It has finally arrived. This is the Segway Max G3 E version that I ordered. I think I paid just over €900 well over a month ago. It was delayed constantly, but it is here. By the way, this is my first ever Segway scooter that I actually own. So I did review the unbox Max a long time ago. That was lent to my friend from the eScoot channel, and this is basically my own now. So I'm very excited to actually get this out of the box. It's wrapped very well, but it does have grab handles on it, so which makes things 10 times easier. The boxes are definitely cool looking. It's a 2000 watt max power, up to 80 kilometer range, full hydraulic suspension, a TFT display. It's like when you unbox an Apple product, it's done actually quite well. Let's first see what we have in the box. Okay, so you do get a very big manual, and it has at the end of the model part here has the letter E, which means it's a European version, which means unfortunately it is locked to 25 kilometers an hour. I will try and find a way to unlock it. Me and my friend from the eScoot channel are going to try our best to do that, because some countries are not restricted, so you can unlock them. It does, of course, instead of a brick, it already has that built into the scooter basically, so you only need this cable to actually charge it, which again is a huge bonus. And then you get a few tools, a few screws, and then I think you have basically a back plate here if you need to put a registration plate if your country needs that. Okay, first things first, just to save my back, I'm going to pop the handlebars of the scooter on first to make things a bit easier to actually take it out of the box. Carefully put that down. Watch your cables. Remove any other packaging. Then, wow, the deck is actually quite large on this. Wow, it's actually not that heavy. It's actually really nice because I've waited so long for this, and I've seen it on like other videos, but now it's mine. By the way, this is linked below if you want to check out the latest prices. Hopefully they haven't increased because of what's happening around the world, but maybe they will. So we have 4 screws, 2 at the front, 2 at the back. You actually also get, the screws come with actually also a washer plus Loctite, and you get a few spares, so that's actually quite nice to see. Of course, always put these screws in by hand. Never use a drill, because of course you can easily round them off and damage. Trust me, you don't want to do something like that. And they're quite chunky screws as well. They're not thin compared to some other scooters that I've tested. So when you're finished putting the screws on, put everything back in the original bag, and of course keep your manual to one side. Okay, so just let's take a look on top here. Integrated indicators, huge grips actually on this. Handlebars have this kind of nice curvature shape. We'll see what that's like when I do a first ride video on this. Very nice to see. Kind of hard to the touch, but easy to clean. You of course have your thumb throttle here. A very nice display. I will do a video, this is just an unboxing, but I will do a video of setting up this scooter. You of course have your menu, indicators, you have your lights, you have this pretty pathetic finger bell, so I think that's too tight, so I'm just going to loosen that and see what that's all about. As far as I know, this button here as well is a customization button. This is of course just to attach the scooter when you're lifting it. You of course have this hook here as well to hang shopping off if you want. But let's take a look at the stem. I mean, just take a look at how chunky those screws are, how chunky this area is, and look at that fold mechanism. This apparently here is a grab handle if you're lifting it. Full hydraulic suspension on this, absolutely amazing. 11-inch tubeless tires with jelly insert as well. Looks pretty sturdy up here, pretty beefy. So this is definitely a first for me, this type of scooter. A very nice wraparound mudguard. But of course, if you want it, I'm going to put on the extra plate that you get for here to avoid more water coming up on your back end. I can't imagine it being much of an issue. Maybe I would have wished the mudguards came more fully down, because you can get splashes on the back of yourself. So, you know, bit of a pity, but not much of a deal breaker. Deck is huge on this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to, you know, charge this, check the tires, get it set up through the app, and then go from there. So I'm going to be making a full playlist basically on this electric scooter as time goes on. So if you have an interest in this scooter, definitely keep an eye out. It's going to be range tests, suspension tests, of course, hill tests, these type of things as time goes on. So this is going to be more of a long-term review. So in the meantime, if you haven't enjoyed the video, give it a like, and I'll talk to you in the next video.